Being a political dog in Nigeria can mess up your reputation. Good name is better than riches. No concern Reno Omokri. Reno has turned himself to a mockery. Before now, Reno Omokri used to be a lot of people's mentor in Nigeria. He draws inspiring quotes, motivational posts on his Facebook and Twitter account. A lot of people follow him until Nigerian politics happened to him.
So guys, some people wanted to disgrace Peter Obi, but at the end of the day, they ended up promoting Peter Obi. So in case you don't know, Reno Omokri said if anybody can show him anything Peter Obi did in Anambra State in terms of building a structure, that Peter Obi started from scratch and finished it, that he's going to give the person $10,000. And you know what? This video started trending. Take a look.
About it. If anybody see you, you write a paper, I've done this road, go to the road. I built a university from the scratch. It's in Ibadan. I built a teaching hospital from the scratch. It's in Oka, the fastest one. So let people say where they did it. Don't tell us in pages of newspaper. Don't give us awards. We want to know, if you say we want to export rice, let's eat the rice first. Let's have it. You can be the change. Stop celebrating criminality.
So guys, excellent. Being a political dog in Nigeria can mess up your reputation. Good name is better than riches. No concern Reno Omokri. Reno has turned himself to a mockery. Before now, Reno Omokri used to be a lot of people's mentor in Nigeria. He draws inspiring quotes, motivational posts on his Facebook and Twitter account. A lot of people follow him until Nigerian politics happened to him. So recently, Reno Omokri challenged Obi supporters, which is obedient, that he should present any project, like school projects, that Obi built from scratch to finish, that he will give them $10,000.
Given a challenge, I will give any obedient $10,000. If you want, I can produce the money in cash. I will give any obedient $10,000 if they can name one school that Peter Obi started, completed, and commissioned while he was governor. One school.
Now, let me tell you something about this Reno Omokri that is saying everything bad about Obi. Currently, right now, Reno Omokri do not say anything good about Obi. He only said everything negative about Obi. All his tweet, all his nightmare is about Obi. Few months ago, or few years ago, Reno Omokri said, and I quote, that Obi is the only one that he trusts that can be a good president in Nigeria, that has the qualification to be Nigerian president. Listen to the video.
If you're going to ask who do I think will make the best president, I would say, and it's going to upset a lot of people, but I would say Peter Obi. Peter Obi will be an absolutely fabulous president. If Peter Obi were president of Nigeria, Nigeria would be like Dubai in a matter of years.
This Reno Omokri said this again. Listen to another video.
This man raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. He raised the bar of leadership in Nigeria. Since he left office, can you believe that this man does not take anything, not even like a penny from the Anambra State government? And while he was there, he was a man that built up Anambra State. Anambra State used to be almost educationally disadvantaged. And then in less than 2 years, he brought them to be #1. He left that state with a reserve. Look, we need people like this. I'm so proud of Governor Obi. I listened to him today and, I was taught, do we have fellows like this in Nigeria? I'm very proud of this man. Look at everything that he has touched. He made money for himself in the private sector. He made money for Anambra State in government. Anambra State doesn't borrow money. Are you aware of that? These bailout funds that the current administration is giving states, Anambra State, he left enough for Anambra State. I'm very proud of this man.
The reason why I'm showing this video, so that you know that one day your mentor can turn to your tormentor. That is what Reno Omokri is right now. He's a lot of people's mentor that is now their tormentor. Also know that everybody in life has price. Wisdom does not associate with age. Foolish people also grow old. Know that. This Reno Omokri now that is singing praise of President Tinubu, that is saying Tinubu is doing well and all that, whether he's praising him or not is none of my business. This is what he also said about Tinubu. Listen.
Bola Tinubu is a known drug lord, and if you read his response to me, Kehinde Bamigbeto, he did not deny that. It's a fact. He is a criminal. And so that's what I'm trying to tell Nigerians. This has nothing to do. Nobody is paying me. Nobody is hyping me. I'm doing this for patriotic.
Now, how can you trust a man that speaks from both of his mouths? His never consistent in whatever he's saying. Now, Reno made his tweets in 2021 when he was talking about President Tinubu. He's a man of questionable character, questionable weight, questionable name, questionable education, questionable age, questionable state of origin, questionable US record, questionable whatever, questionable religion, questionable. He tweeted this. Now, this last video I'm going to play is to answer Reno Omokri's question, where he said we should present any evidence that Obi started a primary school from scratch and finish. Watch this video.
I built a university from the scratch. It's in Ibadan. I built a teaching hospital from the scratch. It's in Oka, the fastest one. So let people say where they did it. Don't tell us in pages of newspaper. Don't give us awards. We want to know. If you say we want to export rice, let's eat the rice first. Let's have it. You can be the change. Stop celebrating criminality.
Now, with all those evidence I've provided, you can agree with me that Reno Omokri is nothing but a political mbeh. Remember, Reno Omokri brother and family, they have unfinished business with very dark man, where they say in brother forcefully enter a teenager. I don't want to talk about that one because it no concern me. I no get the details. But go to Very Dark Man page and watch it. Then you know who Reno Omokri is and where the family come from. So that next time Reno Omokri talk, you know whether you take him serious or not. But before then,
Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Also, Peter Obi told the Northerners that education remains the only solution for the Almajiri children. Take a look at Peter Obi's advice to them on education and why they should allow the Almajiris to be educated. It does not mean they must go to the four walls of the schools or the universities, but at least at their centers there, they can be skilled. Take a look at the video.
Doubled by investing in these young ones. Because the more we invest in them and they have educational skills, the more we fight the future problems.
If we see every child as our own child, then we won't be here today. Because no parent, no leader, no government will want to see his child in a condition which no horror movie can explain. Education is the only tool that the child of a peasant farmer can become the most celebrated icon of tomorrow. And the challenges are very severe. Our schools are destroyed, our teachers killed, our parents murdered, our schools burned down, we are being kidnapped, and even just looking at the physical destruction itself, it's more than that. It's psychological, and it's something that will make you think that the future does not exist for you, because education is the future. Children who lack the access to education are lacking the access to many rights, because they are all connected, because education is like the mother of the child rights for children. The resources that children need are those destroyed, and if we can rebuild those, I believe they're enough for us to have education. As children who are very passionate about education, believe me, we are willing to sit down on the floor if we access education. But then today, it's not even safe for you to sit down on the floor. Either let's talk of having a school or somewhere you can sit down. So I believe the resources they need are their schools, are the support of their parents, the comfort of their families, and strategies from governments and policies to ensure that they have a very conducive learning environment. My message to parents is to always support their children and especially believe in them, because sometimes it can get very dull for children. When you have dreams, when you have aspirations, sometimes negativity will step in and you feel like you cannot achieve whatever you want to achieve. But if parents are there to support you, if they believe in you and they encourage you, it will really help their children. And parents also have a role to discover the talents of their children and make sure that they are doing what they love to do.
So guys, it is clear that some people have been paid to demote Peter Obi, to speak ill against him, to tarnish his image. It is becoming very clear. When you go to Reno Omokri's page or his Twitter handle, it's always Obi, 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 and you move over to that of Boala Daniel, it's always Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. Nigerians, don't you know that they don't go after you if they know you don't have anything to offer? They will always go for people who've got something to offer. And that is why it is always Obi, Obi, Obi. And you know what? Obedience are always ready to reply them. And that is just what Reno has experienced. After he said this on Twitter, he went hiding because obedience started digging out some of the achievements that Peter Obi achieved as a governor of Anambra State. And you know what? People were amazed. So their plan was to demote Peter Obi, but at the end of the day, they promoted Peter Obi. Let me know what you have to say about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.